Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Pokemon Sword and Shield content. This is going to be day 3 of us using our Toxtricity team, trying to reach the Master Ball tier, so we'll see how that goes. So far we've done pretty well, and still trying to figure out the best combinations for the squad, but I've been liking it so far. Everything is the same from last time except for one change. We took out the Whimsicott and now we have Grimmsnarl in there, because we did lose to a Durant mirror match last time, and I think the Grimmsnarl with Fake Out would actually help solve some of those issues. So we'll see how this works out. Obviously it's not perfect, it's not been, actually I don't know which audio, okay, we're going to do tournament music. Not 100% on what strategies we're going to use here, but see, we do see a Dragapult lead, which is likely to come out. So and this could be a sand team as well, so we're going to have to be careful of that. So that's a bit of a problem. Question is, do we want to start with a different squad if they do go straight into sand? No, you know what? At least for the first game, let's start with our normal strategy. We'll go Conkeldurr and Jellicent in the back. Obviously, Sand Rush does put a lot of pressure on our Toxtricity, so it's kind of making me want to start off with the new team, but last episode, our first game, we went with a different start, a different lead, and I think that ended up costing us the game. So I think we're just going to do our standard lead and see what they do. If it is a Tyranitar Excadrill, then yeah, then this is going to hurt. But if not, then I think we should be in an okay spot. Either way, it's all learning. It's all about learning, so we'll see what we can do here. But being perfectly honest, I would like... Okay, so we see a Gastrodon. Okay. Huh. So Gastrodon and Rotom Heat. Which is not too bad from the start here. So question is, I mean, Rotom Heat's going to be faster than our Toxtricity, so we could go for speed. Yeah, let's start off getting some speed on our side there, and then we can go Boom Burst and click off with the Airstream Boom Burst. So this is the opening combination that we typically want to use. We haven't been able to use it all that often so far in this kind of training, practicing, but looks like we'll probably get it off here. Our opponent could have a Dragapult in the back though, so I'm a little worried about a retreat into a Ghost type, which would then cause our Boom Burst not to be effective and land there. But as of now, it doesn't look like there's a switch out. We'll see if our opponent is also going to Dynamax. But yes, if we're able to get off an Airstream, boost Toxtricity speed, and then let him still attack with the Boom Burst, then I think that's going to be most ideal. It looks like Gastrodon might be coming out here in the Dynamax. Which I'm not completely worried about. I mean, he is a pretty bulky mon, so we'll see what we're able to do here. But I think a double up should be pretty nice for us. Oh, we get a crit, so that's helpful. But look, that didn't do much damage besides the crit there. So we'll see what Toxtricity can do here with the follow-up. So here comes the Boom Burst, doesn't hit our Dragapult, and softens them up. So we bring Rotom Heat down to his berry. So we see a such berry, and here comes a Will-O-Wisp. So that does kind of hurt, not gonna lie. But Dragapult is there mainly just to, oh, okay, and here comes a Quake that's gonna take down our Toxtricity, right? Yeah. Okay. So nice play from our opponent. Toxtricity is 4 times weak to ground attack, so. And they also boost up their special defense. So that does hurt. So I guess next, Jellicent, we can't really use the Jellicent because Gastrodon will have that Storm Drain. But we'll see what we're able to do here with the Conkeldurr. And do we want to pick up his speed? I think we want to lower their defense right here. So let's go ahead and try to get Rotom Heat out of the game, and then we are going to Drain Punch the Gastrodon. And then if we live that, then we can always do sort of a Mach Punch. Oh, we don't get the kill there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that burn actually came up pretty big for our opponent. Let's see what he does now. Does he... Oh, he Thunderbolts the Conkeldurr, which we take pretty well. And here comes the Drain Punch. So we get that off first. Wow, and down goes Gastrodon, so that's huge. So we get around their Dynamax. And we were able to heal off a decent amount of that damage done. And I'm curious if our opponent's going to try to Will-O-Wisp the Conkeldurr. We do have Assault Vest, but this is actually a Guts Assault Vest combination here. So that'd actually be pretty good for us if our opponent tries to Will-O-Wisp. It's a risky play because you never know, but I think looking at the damage that we took from that Thunderbolt, our opponent might realize, okay, oh yeah, this is Assault Vest, so let's go ahead and Will-O-Wisp him. In which that case, I think we're going to be in a really strong position. But that's just me being hopeful. We'll see who else he has left here. Okay, so we see... Ooh, so that can be problematic. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for the Airstream. We're going to go for the Airstream there, and we're going to Thunder Punch the Togekiss. The Airstream is going to help Conkeldurr. I don't know if he's so slow. It may not really matter and make us faster. But the hope here is that we jump Togekiss in speed and then hit him with a physical super effective attack. I won't be surprised if he has a weakness policy, but we're pretty much... oh, nope. So he gets the Air Slash off first still, which, damn, that hurt a lot. Let's see if we flinch, and we did flinch. So that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping he'd be a Super Luck, not a Serene Grace, but it looks like it is a Serene Grace Togekiss. So I think our play is just going to be to Mach Punch up, and we can't really Mach Punch that either. So, yeah, things aren't looking great for us right now. Definitely not looking great. We can Sucker Punch, though. So let's Sucker Punch the Dragapult. I think we're going to have to Mach Punch, because otherwise we're not going to get off any damage. He's just going to target the Conkeldurr again and kill us. So we'll get a little chip off, and we'll see if the Sucker Punch is enough to... I mean, we are burned here, so yeah, I think our opponent actually played this really well. So yeah, that hardly did anything. And we're just pretty much crippled. So our opponent played it really well. Let's see if this is enough to take us down. Yeah, that takes us down. So it looks like starting today, at least this is going to be 0-1 in our first game here. And that's just the way it goes. So bring out Jellicent. Try to think, I mean, Gastrodon, yeah. Guess we could have seen a ground attack coming from the Gastrodon. So maybe we try to double up on him next time. Toxtricity is super weak to ground attacks, so I think that's where we have to plan. You know what, hey, we just have to go ahead and target down anything with ground attacks and double up there. So, nah, we don't want to. Team looked pretty standard. So, first game is a loss. At least we are in the Ultra Ball tier, so we can't go lower, which is good. But in order to get to Master Ball, you do need to string probably about like 4 to 5 wins in a row. So we'll see what we can do. Let's see, and here's a couple ground. So we have Trick Room here. Trick Room, we have Charizard. Okay, I think this could be a game for Durant, actually. Even though there are a couple Firemons here. think we're going to do that. I think we're going to put up Jellicent to stop the Trick Room. We're going to start with Durant. Conkeldurr looks like it could be a pretty solid Pokemon here. And do we want Dragapult, Grimmsnarl? Grimmsnarl doesn't do too much for us. Dragapult's a little weak. Toxtricity. There's a Rhyperior, so that's a little scary. I mean, Screams is always good. Yeah, let's go with Grimmsnarl. Alright, so we're getting a different strategy for game 2. We'll see how this plays out. Jellicent is here mainly to help counter against Trick Room teams, so when we see some of those slower guys, it's kind of like, yeah, we have to go in and start with them. We'll see if our opponent just goes straight fire. No, okay, he's just going to go Trick Room here. Problem is, a little cautious about activating Rhyperior's thing there. So let's go Trick Room. We're going to Dynamax. And I think we're going to actually go ahead and try to take down the Reunculus. It is possible that we see an ally switch here, but my guess is that he's going to go for a Trick Room. And here comes Durant. So our second time using Durant in this team. Let's see if it goes a little better than the last time here. And we'll see if our opponent. So opponent is going to Dynamax. And a Master Ball. Oh, okay, so yeah, it was a shiny Rhyperior, so that's where the Master Ball is coming in here. Question is, will we be able to withstand a hit from the Rhyperior? Because Durant is not the strongest of Mons. So Flutterby comes out. So no ally switch, which is good to see. We'll see if this gets the kill or not. It does get the kill. Which means we probably could have just gone for a like a Water Spout here. Special attack drops on the Rhyperior, but that's pretty irrelevant. We see a Max Knuckle coming out. We should be able to tank this. Yeah, we tanked that pretty well. But he is bulking up his attacks. Oh, we actually should have clicked. I pressed Trick Room instead of Imprison. Wow. Well, that's a mistake on my end. I think that means we're going to go down. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, so that's definitely my bad there. Ugh. What a misclick. Okay, I guess we're going to have to... Do we reset the Trick Room then? I think we do reset the Trick Room. And we're going to have to switch out around here, I think. Yeah, they're both going to be slower. My brain was thinking Trick Room, so I pressed it instead of clicking Imprison. That's alright, man. So this episode is starting off pretty rocky. Not gonna lie. Let's see if we're able to find a way to get ourselves out of this hole. Yeah, this is gonna hurt a lot, though. Grimmsnarl does take it, though. Here comes a Max Quake. Is this going on to... Okay. It is going on that Durant slot. So yeah, that was a big gap on our side, but that's okay. At least we got that set back up. Let's go into the Conkeldurr. So we're going to do what we can to minimize that damage here. So we're going to Strength Sap the Rhyperior, try to make him null and void, and then we can Drain Punch. Then we're going to Drain Punch the Torkoal. I don't want to proc the Weakness Pulse yet on the Rhyperior. And Drain Punching should somewhat lower the Torkoal's damage since his attack is based off of his health. There we go. Doesn't do a whole heat, but it's something. And here comes a max knuckle down. He's going to go after the Conkelder. We'll see how much this eruption does on the Conkelder. It might knock us out, even though we have an assault vest on. So hopefully we can hang on here. Okay, and we do hang on, which is huge. We are able to hang on here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and Water Spout, and we're going to click Drain Punch on the Rhyperior. Try to take him down. Oh, wow. So that's a big protect there. Hopefully this is enough to take out Torkoal here. And if not, so long as his health is so low that his attack doesn't do much. So yeah, I mean, it tickles him. I guess the drought is still protecting him. Oh, wow. And he gets a berry. Which could mean... Man, that actually healed up a lot. So, nice protect on our opponent's side. Oh, and we see a Solar Beam coming out. That means he's going after Jellicent. Let's see if Jellicent can tank this. We are especially defensive. Nice. Okay. So let's go ahead, Strength Sap again. We're going to Strength Sap, and we're going to Drain Punch Torkoal. One more Strength Sap and the Rhyperior shouldn't be doing that much damage to us. This is a battle, mainly because I misclicked the Trick Room to start off the fight. So we'll see how much this heals us up. Okay, yeah, so we get a nice heal up here. Okay, solid Drain Punch. Ooh, almost killed him. We'll see if our opponent goes for another, okay, crit hit. Another Solar Beam since his health has been going so low. And we get a nice, decent heal off of that. So here comes Rock Slide. That did a lot on Jellicent though. And here comes Solar Beam, which actually might be enough to take down the Jellicent now. We'll see. Come on, withstand it, withstand it, withstand it. Nice. Great job, Jellicent. Question is the Rhyperior going to protect again? I think it will. We're going to Strength Sap just in case. And I'm going to Drain Punch the Torkoal. I think he protects, but if he protects, it's just a turn wasted. And the sun should be ending soon. Okay, opponent withdraws the Torkoal. And he goes into Charizard. And there we do see the protect from the Rhyperior, which is fine. Drain Punch is not going to do too much against Charizard since he is a flying type. But hey, that's a decent amount. So we'll take that. So nice. Sun is gone, so we don't have to worry about Solar Beam. I think we are going to have to Strength Sap, but he's probably going to go after our Jellicent here. We're Strength Sap the Rhyperior, and we are going to Thunder Punch the Charizard. There comes the Air Slash. Nice, and we avoid the Air Slash, which is huge. So get another Strength Sap up. Hopefully this will heal us all the way up again. His attack has got to be kind of low now, so I'm not sure how much it does. Okay, yeah, it still does a lot. So that's beautiful. Here comes Thunder Punch. Okay, Charizard's down. And who does he choose? So he goes for a Rock Slide. Luckily, he's slower than us, so the Rock Slide's not going to do any sort of flinching. And here comes Torkoal, so I think we just about have this one here. And let's see here. Let's go for one more Strength Sap. And a Drain Punch on the Torkoal. The sun coming out does mean our Water Spout's going to be less effective, so that's a problem. Oh, we see a Protect there. Do we see a double Protect? That wouldn't really help our opponent much. But I think he's just trying to get Kunkelder out of the game. Is probably his strategy here. But Jellicent is just making his Rhyperior so weak. So let's see, a high horsepower. How much does this do? Okay. Okay. It's going to keep on pressing that. I want to get it down to where we can double up on the Rhyperior before we do any sort of attack. Okay, so opponent cancels. Ooh, so we got out of that, despite the misclick. Made that a lot harder than it needed to be. But right there, we see the strength of the Jellicent and Kunkelder combo. So, whew. Got out of that. Sorry about that misclick. It's like your brain's like cool. Like I know exactly what we want to do here. I know the strategy. I know the strat. And so you just press the wrong button because you're fixated on the Trick Room play. But one thing that we did learn is that the max bug move would kill a Rununculus, so perhaps we don't even need to click a Trick Room there. We can just know that we're going to take him out in one hit here. So let's see, we see a Jellicent, and we see some more T-Tar and Excadrill. Question is, do they start with it? We have a Kunkelder, so I think that has to scare our opponent some, right? A lot of this T-Tar Excadrill. Well, let's go Dragapult and Toxtricity. Go Kunkelder and Jellicent. Go with our main 4. Cause if they start something like Gyarados, then I think we'll be feeling pretty good. But if they start T-Tar, then this could get a bit problematic. So here's the fingers crossed that we don't have to see 2 rock ground types. Oh, yep, and it looks like it is. Oh, okay, no, it's interesting combo. It's not the T-Tar at least, but it is something that's gonna give Toxtricity a problem. Let's see, I don't know if we get the kill here. Because I feel like we have to break his sash. But I don't think like Boom Burst is not very effective, right? So I guess we'll have to switch out into the Kunkelder. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. We have to save this Toxtricity. He's not gonna do much damage to Excadrill. And this will at least break the sash from Excadrill. Hopefully we live long enough to get off a Drain Punch. See what our opponent can do. That's the tough thing about this team is ground types, obviously. Ground and Ghost, but yeah, ground mainly. And we do see most likely the Excadrill Dynamax in here. So we'll see who he decides to go after. Probably the Toxtricity slot. Kunkelder should be able to tank it, so maybe we can get a Mach Punch. Maybe 2 Dragapult hits and a Mach Punch are enough to take out the Excadrill. We'll see. No, that did hardly anything. So yeah, definitely not 2 of those with the with the Mach Punch. That's not going to get the job done. Let's see. So we see Aura Wheel. Okay, doesn't do too much. It does speed up more Pekko's stat though. So here's a Max Quake coming out, which is probably on our Kunkelder, right? Okay. So at least we called that one correctly. It does boost up their special defense. Okay, here, I mean, yeah, I guess we're gonna want to lower their defensive stats, right? We're gonna do that. And we'll just go Mach Punch. I don't think we're gonna live long enough to do the Drain Punch. Some more Pekko use Protect. That's fine with us because he was dark, so he would have done a hard hit on us. Here comes Mach Punch. Okay. Does a nice amount. And Max Phantasm's coming out as well. Ooh, so close. So close there. Let's see what our opponent does. So Max Steel Spike. Also enough to take out the Conkeldurr. Yes, it does. Okay. I think overall we played that as best as we could given the start. I think now is the time we bring the Toxtricity back in, since the Airstream should be enough to kill the Excadrill. And we'll go Boom Burst. Let's go back to our original strat. Airstream Boom Burst. Let's see what this can do. The Morpeko is probably going to be faster though than our Toxtricity. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out. I'd imagine he's going to target the Dragapult. Excadrill might even protect here. Yeah, he does Max Guard. Okay. Which is a pretty smart play. So we see a Particle Shot's going to lower our stats, right? Who's he going to bring in to take this hit? Does he have a Ghost type? It's a Galar champion. Not a Ghost type, but is a nice special defensive Pokemon. Okay, here we go, here we go. So I think Jellicent can take care of Excadrill. We got to deal with this Sylveon for sure. It's pretty tough. This is a tough thing here. Hopefully Jellicent can come in and hold down the rest of the fort here like it did last time. But that was a really meaningful protect on the Excadrill, stopping us from getting a speed boost on Toxtricity. And Excadrill tried to protect again, which is interesting. Let's see if Toxtricity is naturally faster than Sylveon, which it is. So Dragapult avoids that, and we get a nice double hit on... Okay. So Excadrill's down. Here comes Hyper Voice. This probably will hurt a good amount. Oh no, we're actually protected. I think our Punk Rock ability does protect us from sound-based attacks. So we took less damage there, which is pretty nice. And we'll see what our opponent's final Pokemon is. Boom, boom. Opponent's thinking. Opponent's thinking. Oh yeah, that's right. He has a Morpeko, doesn't he? And our attack stat is not that great, given the fact that he did lower our stats. Let's go ahead and do this again. Let's see if we can get this Sylveon down. I think that's the most important right now. Let's get the Sylveon down. Jellicent can be some utility afterwards. Oh, wow. And Jellicent's not going to like that. Oh, okay. Well, he has a berry to stop that ghost attack. I was going to say, yeah, he's not going to like that ghost attack. But that does mean that he's not being affected by our Boom Burst. Here comes Aura Wheel. Not very effective. He's boosting up his speed though. And Morpeko goes down. Nice. Big hit. Big hit. Since Toxtricity is locked into that move, I think we're gonna go ahead. Actually, we don't have to switch out. Question is, can we kill the Sylveon there? We're gonna go ahead. Phantom Force again into the Jellicent. Let's go ahead and click Boom Burst here. Main goal now is getting Sylveon down. So Sylveon lives. Okay. Guess now that we'll be able to see what sort of moves this Jellicent has. Is it just gonna be Strength Sap and the like here? He goes for a Trick Room. Okay. So let's see here. This is Toxtricity, right? Yeah, we're gonna switch out Toxtricity to our own Jellicent. And hopefully we can kill this Jellicent. Man, this is a really fun battle though. A lot of interesting strategies our opponent's been using. It's been using Protects in a pretty nice way. And this should mean, yeah, so here comes Strength Sap. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Comes Hyper Voice. Let's see it. And it hurts his own opponent a bit as well. Okay, Sucker Punch, I think we have to come out. We're going to be slower, so I feel like Sucker Punch is necessary. We're gonna try to reset the Trick Room for Toxtricity. Let's take him down. Yes, huge, huge. Great play, Dragapult. Great Sucker Punch here. Here comes a Shadow Ball, which will hurt. Who's he going after? Okay, he's going after Jellicent. Jellicent takes that. And I think we've done enough to withstand. Yeah, I think we're good here. So let's go ahead, Phantom Force. We'll just go ahead and Strength Sap here. And there we go. Okay. So we got through that 2-1 today. Always like going 2-1. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and check them out. So Weakness Pulse, on T-Tar, Focus Sash. Some more Pekko, Air Balloon. Okay, pretty standard, more Pekko. Jellicent. He was Life Orb, not, okay. Not Pixie Plate. We got through that. Let's see what our ranking is now. So far, our win-to-loss ratio is pretty good. I'm liking it. I like it a lot. Where we are? Oh, okay. We are getting up there. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can reach Master Ball. If we get another win, I think it'll be pretty close. So let's see what happens. Oh no, press the wrong button. Okay, same team. Just try to get one more win. Been some pretty tough games so far, but I'm liking it. I mean, one game made it a lot tougher than it needed to be, but I mean, those are the good mistakes that you want to see. So here we do see another Ghost type with Chandelier. See Whimsicott, probably with a Tailwind. Possible Fake Out with the Hitmontop. Could this be a game for Durant? Ghost, Earth, Ground. I think we'll just stick with our standard strat. I'm a little worried about that fake out, to be honest. Conkelder is going to be very helpful here. And yeah, I guess we'll go with our standard 4. Go with our standard 4, so yeah. Whimsicott's pretty scary right here. Hitmontop with Intimidate, Fake Out. I guess Intimidate's not too big of a deal since we usually start off with 2 special attackers. So that's not too scary. Lapras could be a problem now. I wonder if this is the Gigantamax with the Aurora Veil attack. That could be very difficult to deal with. And we saw a Chandelure maybe trying to set up their own Trick Room. We'll see what comes out here. So Hitmontop and Tyranitar. Okay. Okay. So here comes Sandstream. Question is our opponent going to... I think he's going to fake out the Toxtricity here. So we're going to Airstream Hitmontop, and we're going to switch out into Conkeldurr. I just feel like Hitmontop is always clicking fake out, right? And he can't fake out Dragapult because it's a ghost type. So that's that is my read at least. We'll see how this goes. It could be a really bad read, but that's my read. And do what we can to weather this combination here. Like a dark move, like a crunch from Tyranitar will probably kill Dragapult, so that could be kind of scary. But no, yeah, so here comes the fake out, so we did play that one right, so that's good. And here comes Max Airstream. Darn, not enough to take down the Hitmontop. I wonder if the sand will kill him though. And we do get our speed to rise. Probably not gonna kill him now with that berry. Wow. He had the bulky berry. And a Dragon Dance. Okay. That's pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. So, do we want to lower his defense? I feel like if we lower the defense, then the Conkeldurr could cause some problems. Or do we just want to pick up some more speed? These are the questions indeed. Let's go ahead and lower the defensive stat. The question is T-Tar going to go after Conkeldurr? I think that might happen, to be honest. Yeah, we're just going to go after speed and Drain Punch the T-Tar. Oh wow, we see a Helping Hand. So Helping Hand, Dragon Dance. Our opponent is not messing around today. So we go for another Airstream on Hitmontop. I wonder if 2 speed boosts will be enough for the Conkeldurr to be faster than T-Tar. Probably not, because I made this guy like min speed. And here comes Super Power. Yeah, and he just takes down the Conkeldurr. He really did not want to deal with that guy. Ooh. And Whimsicott. Man, our opponent's going very, very speed heavy. So we're going to max Airstream the Whimsicott and I guess just try to Strength Sap the T-Tar. Not sure Jellicent's going to be able to live this. But all in all, our opponent's playing his T-Tar very, very well. Pretty impressed. And let's see if we see a Tailwind come out. Yeah, here comes Tailwind. So he's going to get his attack off first. Does he go after Dragapult, or is he going to go after our Jellicent? So at least the Airstream goes off. The Sand should take care of Whimsicott unless this is the last turn of Sand, which would be unfortunate. Here comes a Max Darkness on Jellicent. So opponent's taking care of all of the potential problems for his T-Tar. And all we have left is Toxtricity. Toxtricity and Chandelure. Okay, I think we're gonna go Phantom Force on Chandelure, and we have to click Nuzzle. Could be interesting as well. Now let's go Overdrive, just try to do as much damage as possible. Don't think we're gonna get that attack off, to be honest. We'll see, maybe if he targets the Dragapult slot. Nice, we are able to avoid an attack. Here comes a Heat Wave. Let's see how much damage this does to us. This might hurt, but we do live it, so that's huge. And let's go for another Overdrive. That's not going to really get the job done though. Our opponent could just safely target Dragapult with this T-Tar. That might be game. Down goes Chandelure. I think our opponent's going to have this one though, unfortunately. With the Dragon Dance. Yeah. And him being faster than Toxtricity. So that's unfortunate. 2-2 today. Looks like that's going to be where we're probably going to have to end off. But not bad, not bad. Like I said, we're still working on a few things. Wasn't expecting to see a Dragon Dance T-Tar. And down goes Toxtricity. Alright, that was a nice game though. GG. Alright, so we're 2-2 today. I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode there. Nice to get in 4 games though. And I guess we'll just have to wait another episode to try and use Lumberry. Dragon Dance, Superpower, wow. Super aggressive. Choice specs on the Chandelure, Focus Sash, Standard, Wiki Berry. Oh, so that's the way the game goes sometimes. Guess we can kind of end off by checking out our final rank. Would have been nice to have reached Master Ball tier though. I feel like that win in a row would have probably gotten us there. Let's see how far we drop down. Okay, not bad. So we're halfway there. So next time we're just gonna have to try to get 2 to 3 wins in a row, and then we can make it to Master Ball tier. Until next time, I have been Drake Adams, and you've been great.